Today I'm going to be breaking down Vision, the remix by Qing Madi and Chloe, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. As always, I have put my interpretation of the song meaning down below in the description, so if you're interested in that, by all means go ahead, check that out. Okay, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some music. Those strings, bang.
Had it all arranged like magic. Had it arranged like magic. I was on my base down counting. Was on my base down counting. But you just showed up then. Priorities were bombed in. Might as well find my emotion. Might as well find my emotion. No, no. But when you come, you got my vision to blur. No, no.
Okay, right, we are going to stop it there. Let's cover off the intro. Let's cover off the first verse. All right, so let's kick off with the intro as we always do. So it's 8 bars long, so we've got an average length intro here. Opening the track, we've got some core percussions in there. We've got a nice set of keys in there that's driving that main melody. And we've got what sounds like guitars a little bit further in the background that are coming in on every offbeat. We tip over into the second segment of the intro, and at around 6 seconds we get these beautiful strings come in, and I know that I already mentioned that in the video, but what we also get in this second section is an additional set of, an additional percussive sound, and I'll try and point it out when we go back. But essentially what this sound is doing is it's actually helping with the build up just before we get into that cut and tip over to the first verse. Talking about the first verse, this is where the kick drum comes in. Notice that the snare hit as well, much more crisper, much more clearer within the track. We've also got the bass in there now as well, but notice with the bass it only hits on every other bar. Vocally, exposed very up front on the track, which given the feel and the vibe of this song I actually think is a nice touch. But another thing to pay attention to is that you notice that from the get-go we're kind of at this comfort or this kind of natural level, and I say that obviously not knowing Qing Madi or really knowing her vocal range, but to me it just sounds like we're at that kind of natural comfort level, and we really only get kind of little peaks of higher notes as we progress through the first verse, but nothing kind of insane. And another thing, vocally, you notice no big layers, no vocal runs, no harmonies, no repeated phrases, keeping it really simple in this first verse. So let's go back, let's listen. Right, we can hear those keys. There's those guitars. Strings in there now. And there's that additional percussion.
Had it all arranged like magic. Had it arranged like magic. I was on my base down counting.
Listen to the bass.
Was on my base down counting. But you just showed up then. Priorities were bombed in. Might as well find my emotion. Might as well find my emotion. No, no. But when you come, you got my vision to blur. No, no. Be like I forget what I go do. Got me feeling lost. Got me feeling lost. Oh, but when you come, you got my vision to blur. No, no. Be like I forget what I go do. Oh, 'cause I be on my mind. Vision get a little blurry when I think. All I think.
Okay, right, we are going to stop it there. Let's cover off the chorus. All right, so the first thing that we notice here within the chorus is that the bass is more frequent in the mix compared to the first verse where it just comes in on every other bar. We also have this cheeky little subtle noise that's brought into the chorus. It's like this ding, and it just comes in every now and again, right? And it actually pans left to right as well throughout that chorus. Vocally, this is where things pick up now, right? So we're actually getting into those higher ranges. We've got some layers being applied to those vocals. We also have some harmonies in there as well. And we get this cheeky little filter that's applied to the final vocal around 58 seconds just before we have the cut and we tip over into Chloe's verse. So let's go back. Let's listen.
These were bombed in. Might as well find my emotion. Might as well find my emotion. No, no. But when you come, you
higher ranges. Filter. Cut.
All I think about is you and her and I get weak. I do my best to keep them down, my insecurities. I got distracted, how you get the better part of me now. Why you all upon in my mind, oh. Think about you over the time, oh no. I can't let you so damn fine, oh. Got my temperature climbing high, oh.
Okay, right, let's stop it there. We've tipped over into the second chorus. So let's talk about Chloe's verse. Okay, so this is where things begin to get interesting, at least instrumentally. So what you notice is that the bass remains the same. So what has changed within the track? Because we know when we hear it, we go, well, something's different here, not quite sure what it is. It's the keys. Pay attention to what's happening with those. So in the first verse, and even in the intro and the chorus, we had these more consistent keys. But actually what we have here now are these short, sharp, punchy keys. So we have dung, dung, right? And it just carries on, at least for the most part. Well, actually, let's say the first section of this second verse. It's not until we actually get the drum hit at around 113 that we then shift over to more consistent keys in the mix. Vocally, we actually get a flow change here as well. Much more pacier, following tighter to the rhythm of the track. And we also get some harmonies dropped into the latter part of the verse, which is something that we didn't get in the first verse. So let's go back. Let's listen. Right, verse coming in. Listen to the keys.
All I think about is you and her and I get weak. I do my best to keep them down, my insecurities. I got distracted, how you get the better part of me now. Why you all upon in my mind, oh. Think about you over the time, oh no.
Now more consistent keys.
Got my temperature climbing high, oh.
Part is in.
Baby, what do you want? Feeling all you got is distracting. Telling me that it's not. Gotta put myself as the captain. Now I know I lose guard. No one follow you, go forgetting my path. Steady thinking about how you be one chance. Cause I'm spotting the system, it be red flag, no.
Okay, right, we are going to stop it here for the final time. Let's very, very quickly cover off this final verse, and then we'll go ahead and we will see the rest of the track out. All right, so short and sweet with this one. And all that we notice here is that this third verse either follows exactly the same or incredibly similar kind of structure to the second verse. Listen to the keys. Short, sharp, punchy. Deling. Listen to Qing Madi's flow. Much more pacier, following tightly to the rhythm of the track. And then the final thing, just while we're here, I'll mention this on the chorus. So what I like about this final chorus is that instead of going all out, giving us all the bells and whistles, actually what they've decided to do is strip the chorus back. And that's it. Let's go back. Let's listen. See the rest of the track out.
is distracting. Telling me that it's not gotta put myself as the captain. Now I know I lose guard. No one follow you, go forgetting my path. Steady thinking about how you be one chance. Cause I'm spotting the system, it be red flag, no. You come, you
Strip back. Beautiful harmonies. Nice outro now. Bangs, mate. Okay, that's it from me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.